The sun rose with Nandi, casting a golden hue over the village. She woke to the melody of the Ungu River, a song that flowed through her village like lifeblood. The river's gentle whispers were her morning lullaby, a constant companion that sang of ancient tales and promises of the day ahead. Her laughter echoed the rhythm of the drums, a sound that resonated through the village, bringing joy and unity. The drums were not just instruments, they were the heartbeat of the community, and Nandi's laughter was the melody that danced upon it. Her smile, bright as the kente cloth she wore, lit up the faces of her people. The vibrant patterns of her attire mirrored the vibrancy of her spirit, a beacon of hope and happiness that everyone cherished. Nandi, with her skin like polished ebony and eyes like distant stars, was the embodiment of their hopes. Her presence was a reminder of their rich heritage and the dreams they held for the future. She was the daughter of their chief, their beloved princess. Her lineage carried the weight of leadership, and her actions reflected the wisdom and strength of her ancestors. Nandi moved through the fields of maize and cassava with grace, her steps light and purposeful. The fields were not just a source of sustenance, but a testament to the hard work and unity of her people. She greeted the elders with respect, acknowledging their wisdom and the stories they carried. Each greeting was a bridge between the past and the present, a way to honor the legacy of those who came before. The children with playful songs, their innocent voices blending with hers in a harmonious symphony. These moments of joy and connection were the threads that wove the fabric of their community. Her world was small, safe, and familiar. The village was a sanctuary, a place where everyone knew each other and shared in the collective joys and sorrows. But a longing stirred within her, a yearning for something more. Nandi often found herself gazing beyond the horizon, wondering what lay beyond the confines of her village. She dreamed of distant lands and new experiences, of stories yet to be written and adventures waiting to unfold. This yearning was a quiet whisper in her heart, a reminder that while she was deeply rooted in her community, her spirit was boundless, eager to explore the vast world beyond. High in the whispering hills, Kofi honed his skills. He moved with the stealth of a panther, his muscles taut, his eyes sharp. The weight of his spear felt familiar, comforting. He was a warrior, born of the leopard clan, known for their ferocity and courage. His name was whispered with respect, his presence commanded obedience. Kofi led his warriors with quiet authority. He was their protector, their leader. His heart beat with the rhythm of the drums of war, a rhythm that echoed in his bloodline for generations. He knew no other life, no other truth, or so he thought. The Ungu River, a shimmering ribbon of silver, flowed between their lands. It was a boundary, a line drawn in sand and enforced by ancient enmities. Yet it was by this river that their paths crossed. Their eyes met. Time seemed to stop. The river's song faded, the world around them dissolved. There was only the hammering of their hearts, a shared rhythm that spoke of an attraction that defied generations of hatred. It was forbidden, unthinkable, yet it was undeniable. Their secret meetings became a lifeline, stolen moments by the river, whispers under the watchful gaze of the moon. But love, like the scent of wild jasmine, cannot remain hidden forever. Rumors, like venomous snakes, slithered through the tall grasses of the savannah. They reached the ears of Nandi's father, the chief, and his heart hardened. The elders of the leopard clan, hearing tales of Kofi's divided loyalties, felt betrayed. The drums of war thundered once more, their rhythm fueled by anger and suspicion. The fragile bridge of their love was threatened by the rising tide of ancient hatred. The night sky bled crimson, mirroring the turmoil in their hearts. They knew they could no longer stay. To be together meant turning their backs on everything they knew.
Fear gnawed at our resolve, but our love, fierce and defiant, burned brighter.
Under the cloak of darkness they fled. Their hearts pounded in unison with the frantic beat of their footsteps. The familiar paths of their childhood now seemed treacherous, each rustle of leaves a whispered threat. They ran, not knowing their destination, driven by the desperate hope of finding sanctuary in each other's arms. The pursuit was relentless. The warriors of both tribes, fueled by anger and a sense of betrayal, hunted them. Their shadows stretched long and menacing in the light of the rising sun. The whispers of the wind carried the sound of their approaching footsteps.
Days melted into nights. Exhaustion gnawed at our bodies. Still we pressed on, our love a beacon in the encroaching darkness.
The savannah, once their playground, now felt like a vast prison. Every rustle of leaves, every cry of a bird sent shivers down their spines. They were cornered at the edge of the world, it seemed. The vast expanse of the horizon stretched out before them, a reminder of the freedom they once had. Now they stood at the precipice, their hearts pounding in unison, feeling the weight of the moment pressing down on them. The great waterfall roared before them, a curtain of white fury. The sound was deafening, drowning out their thoughts, but not their resolve. The water crashed down with relentless force, a symbol of the obstacles they had faced together. It was both a barrier and a testament to their journey. Behind them, their pursuers closed in, their faces grim, their spears glinting in the sunlight. The warriors moved with purpose, their eyes filled with determination and anger. Each step they took was a step closer to the inevitable confrontation. The couple could feel the heat of their breath, the intensity of their gaze. There was nowhere left to run. The cliff's edge was a final boundary, a line they could not cross. They were trapped, but not defeated. The couple knew that this was the moment they had been preparing for, the moment when their love would be tested against the harshest of trials.
Kofi, this is it. We've come so far, and now we must face this together. Our love has brought us here, and it will see us through.
Yes, Nandi, but we stand together. No matter what happens, we will face it as one. Our bond is stronger than any force that seeks to tear us apart.
Nandi and Kofi turned, their hands intertwined. Their grip was firm, a physical manifestation of their unbreakable connection. They drew strength from each other, their hearts beating as one. The world around them seemed to fade, leaving only the two of them and their shared resolve. Their eyes met, a silent vow passing between them. They would not fight. They would stand firm in their love, a love that had weathered countless storms. In that moment, they communicated everything they needed to say without uttering a single word. Their love was their language, their promise. Their love was their weapon, their defiance their shield. It was a force that could not be broken, a light that could not be extinguished. They stood tall, their spirits unyielding, ready to face whatever came their way. Their love was a beacon guiding them through the darkness. They stood tall, facing the storm of their tribe's fury, their love a beacon of hope in the gathering darkness. The warriors' anger was palpable, but so was the couple's resolve. They were not just fighting for themselves, but for a future where love could triumph over hate, where unity could overcome division. In the face of overwhelming odds, they chose to stand for love, a stand that would echo through the ages. Silence descended upon the assembled tribes. The gathering was a rare and significant event, one that had not been seen for generations. Each tribe, with its unique customs and traditions, stood together yet apart, in a delicate balance of unity and division. The air crackled with unspoken tension. Old rivalries and ancient grudges hung heavy in the atmosphere, like a storm waiting to break. The elders, the warriors, the young ones, all felt the weight of history pressing down upon them. The only sound was the roar of the waterfall and the pounding of hearts. Nature itself seemed to hold its breath, as if aware of the significance of this moment. The waterfall, a symbol of both division and continuity, mirrored the emotions of the people gathered. Then, slowly, a change came over the faces of the warriors. It was as if a collective realization was dawning upon them, a shared understanding that transcended words. The tension began to ebb, replaced by a sense of possibility. The anger, the hatred, seemed to drain away, replaced by something akin to awe. It was a moment of transformation, where the past's heavy chains seemed to loosen, allowing a glimpse of a different future.
Look at them. Look at Nandi and Kofi standing together, defying the odds and the expectations of their people.
Could it be that our ancient hatred is wrong? Could it be that love, this simple yet profound emotion, holds the key to our future?
The sight of Nandi and Kofi standing hand in hand, their love radiating like the sun, struck a chord deep within their hearts. It was a powerful reminder that love knows no boundaries, no divisions. It is a force that unites, that heals, that transforms. Could love, this fragile, powerful thing, bridge the chasm that divided them? Could it be the answer to the questions that had plagued their tribes for generations? The answer, whispered by the wind, echoed in the silence. It was a gentle yet insistent affirmation that love could indeed bridge the divide. The wind, a timeless witness to their struggles and triumphs, seemed to carry a message of hope and reconciliation.
Yes, the word was spoken softly, but it carried the weight of 1,000 unspoken hopes and dreams. It was a declaration, a commitment to a new path.
Yes. The warriors, once divided by hatred, now stood united by a shared vision of peace. The spears were lowered, not in defeat, but in a gesture of newfound understanding and respect. Yes, the echoes of unity resonated through the valley, a promise of a brighter future for all.